Howdy, partners. This is Tony here, the toughest hombre this side of the Mason-Dixon line. And I'm here to tell you folks about the best gosh darn video game website on the planet. That's right, go to gamersgather.com to get all of your up-to-date video game news. Hello and welcome once again to the Forward Compatible Podcast. This is episode 119, part 2. Part 2. My name's Tony. I'm joined, as always, by my fellow podcasters, Jason and Masis.
Hi, how are you?
If you have yet to do so, please pause the video and click out or check it out later for part 1, where we discuss this week's news as well as answer the viewers' burning questions. What are we hoganing it up? But this part 2, where we cover Tony's topic of the week. Trying to not get too much echo. Don't want to scream it. Who cares at this point? All right. So it took a lot of math skills, but we figured since part 2's come out on Wednesday, Thursday-ish, this is 3 weeks out from E3. Yes, we will have 4 more shows,
3.
But by the time it launched, it'd be mid-E3. So we are starting this year's E3 predictions. If you guys recall from years past, we do 5 real predictions and 1 crazy off-the-wall prediction. We're going to have Andrew Dillon score us in a couple weeks, so you got to pay extra special attention for the next 3 weeks. We have Mas here and no Mark, so of course we're going to kick it off with Nintendo.
Of course.
So, who wants to set the tone and go first? You want to go one?
I will go first.
All right.
Number 1, new Super Smash Bros. Character, Pac-Man, is announced.
Ooh, you think this is happening? We've been beating this drum for a couple weeks now.
Yep.
That we'd like to see this. Some of the power-ups could be they unleash Blinky and Schlinky and...
You ever know when you put your finger...
Oh, yeah.
You guys talked about that on Getting the
Oh, yeah.
Did we? I forget what we say. We do too many shows where...
Everybody put your finger in there and wiggle it. Well, we're talking about Pac-Man. And try to listen to the show.
Pac-Man, Smash Brothers.
And I think I still think a really cool super for it would be to unleash the ghosts in some way, shape, or form.
Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and
Clyde. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know how they're going to incorporate him or her, if they do Miss Pac-Man, fighting unless they did the carnation from
They'll throw cherries and strawberries at you.
Yeah, I mean, they
pretzels.
Pac-Man's evolved. He now has arms and legs.
That's what I was going to say. Unless they kind of went to that route, so.
But like you said, the super, it can go traditional, and he can turn into
or everyone on the screen turns blue, and you just got to eat them. Yeah. They're still all fighting, but they're blue.
And then you poop them out, and they get launched.
And then they just get back to the box at the top or whatever, and then they have to respawn. That'd be cool.
Good prediction.
Oh. Okay, I got paper. He's got a phone.
Because we didn't have enough pens. Number 1.
First world problems.
Nintendo will announce the SNES remix for Wii U and the GBA remix for the 3DS.
See, this is where you're going to get in trouble because
you're
going to get the half point because you added that extra detail.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Crap.
GBA remix.
Crap. Number 1 prediction. SNES remix part 1 is announced. I left it at that, though. I didn't do a GBA.
So now, if SNES remix, this is Andrew Dillon is going to have to make the decision.
If that's announced, but the GBA one isn't, then I would say I'd get a half point for that.
And he would get a full point then?
That's true.
See, I think when Andrew Dillon, you have to use your judgment here.
But we gave him full
control.
True.
I would advise you, if that were to happen, both get a point. But the GBA one, because that's a little more outlandish, you should get extra points.
No, because they're only worth a single point.
But then the more broad you go, they will announce a game.
Let me ask
this. Oh, come on, you can't be that cheap.
Here, let's do it this way. If Andrew agrees, then cool. If they announce NES Remix alone, Tony gets the full point, I get the half. If they announce both of them, I get the full point, Tony gets the half.
No, because I'm not wrong. It's up to Andrew. It's up to Andrew.
What benefit does he have for announcing?
Nobody told him to do it.
But then it's stupid. It's not a good competition. Then
It's fine. I don't care.
I quit.
You're number 2.
Yeah, you're unfortunately up again. I'd let you stand there a little longer, but
All right. Number 2. I'm sure other people have this one. Majora's Mask 3D for the Nintendo 3DS is announced. And so now here I'm in the situation. I don't know if I should give the additional information. I'm going to say a release date of 2014 for 3DS. They've announced
So-
there's a 3DS game somewhere in brewing.
One of us is going to get a point because I said, as my number 2 prediction, that Majora's Mask is not announced.
Oh, okay.
Look at it.
I will follow this up because I had this on my list as well. A Majora's Mask remake for the 3DS is announced. I went 2 steps further.
Oh God.
This is where I'm going to get myself in trouble. All right. You can get a 3DS XL bundle day 1, or you have to wait a week or 2. I don't have a specified amount of time, but it's coming at a later date for the actual hard copy.
Like what they did with Wind Waker.
Yeah, where if you buy the bundle with the 3DS hardware, you get it like a week or 2 earlier or something.
Ooh.
That's my Majora's Mask.
That's tough.
Ooh.
There was a regular 3DS bundle and there was a 3DS XL Zelda bundle already. So there's already 2 different 3DS Zeldas.
The reason, but they're literally putting bundles with every game they're coming up with. Like even Yoshi got a bundle. They're all getting
Will it be
bundles.
like a special 3DS? Are you saying?
Yeah.
Like a purple one.
Like a purple.
Whatever, you know.
If I can jump out of order for just a second
Oh,
and take
God.
my number 3 because it's kind of interesting, okay? A 2DS XL is announced.
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
You see why I wanted to go out of order there?
Yeah.
A 2DS XL.
Oh man. Well.
That's essentially just a tablet at that point.
No, it's the best part.
He's just like, yeah, do it. Do it, Nintendo.
Giant book.
So yeah, but that's you see why I wanted to go out of order. So now go ahead, Mom. Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, this is an either because they're related.
Ooh.
Either a Super Mario 64 or a Super Mario Sunshine HD is announced for the Wii U.
Nice.
I'm gonna say either.
Tony, number 3.
Crap. It's got all the same ones as me. A new HD collection is announced. This is based off the relatively good or good sales in a relative term to the Wii U of the success that Wind Waker HD had. They see the unlocked potential. I don't think they go to the Wii. I'm pretty sure they go to the GameCube, and my best guess is Super Mario Sunshine.
Okay.
Okay. See that's a similar predicament to what Tony and I were in.
Can't believe how many of these are.
Yeah, because I jumped out.
I can't believe how many of these are overlapping. I feel terrible
Awesome.
now.
Zelda Wii U it's gonna be revealed, but I'm gonna say it is given a release date of spring 2015
Ballsy.
before next year's E3. So this is going to be the first Zelda virtually ever, other than a Link, first console one, that will only have one E3 showing.
Okay.
They've always announced them a year and a half ahead.
Speaking of the Wii U, Nintendo announces you can finally buy the second tablet.
That is actually a really good prediction that I hope comes true. Not even for the fact of buying one, just so I could bring my tablet over and tether it into yours, and we could play something together. You know what I
Because
mean?
let's be realistic, okay? The tablet's not going anywhere. It could be somebody's prediction, but I mean, it's Nintendo. They're never going to go back on their ideas. The tablet's not going anywhere. So how do they make people buy more Wii U's? Now the tablets will work together.
I'm going out of like
That's
because
fine, that's
okay, wait,
fine.
I did this one.
We're
I
on
did
number 4,
this.
so pick
I'm
your
going out
number.
of order because I'm matching the ones that you say that were
This is a
further
quick one. We're
on
almost
my
done
list.
here.
I know. I thought we were going to talk about it more. It's okay. A little 20, 30-minute show is fine once in a while. I did this one.
Look at pen marks all over his sheet.
Okay. You know I have to get one of these in here. You know it.
Oh,
You know it.
Here goes with the price drop.
Wii U will have a price drop, but they will drop the tablet. I think it'll drop to $179.99 in North America without the tablet, and you're gonna get a free game, probably New Super Mario Brothers.
if it's $179.99, 100 points.
I win. I
You
win it all.
next year, you win as well.
This year and next year, I win them all.
Not your own.
So you're saying the home console is going to become the price of the handheld?
Yes, cheaper because the 3DS XL is $199.99. It will happen. Mark my words. Whew, that's good stuff.
Number 5.
New game from Retro Studios is announced, and it is either a Metroid or Star Fox.
Oh, you're double dipping.
Yeah,
He's giving himself some buffer.
I know. They just finished their last game 4 months ago, but I think they had a second studio working on another game.
Star Fox would be interesting, but I'm curious how it would showcase like the new gen. Like it seems like Star Fox, they're fun games, but they're kind of primitive. You know what I mean? And I don't know what you'd get out of unless like the tablet became like essentially like Mario Kart, where that's how you flew. Yeah, that might
that's
work.
what I think the whole basis of it would be.
That might work. That could be kind of cool.
Nice. Okay, so yes, keep in mind, we are number 5. This is not my crazy prediction.
Oh god.
Oh God, is it time for it?
Nintendo goes mobile.
This is not your crazy one?
It's not my crazy one.
So they drop. What? Clarify on this.
They will begin releasing their classic games on mobile devices.
Yeah, they're
phones,
already.
tablets.
I think this will happen too. I don't think it's going to announce E3, but this is coming because they're already talking Android.
I'm just saying. That's,
but well.
and I'm not just talking
It's
about companion apps.
Okay.
I'm saying they're going
Games.
to release games on mobile platforms. Nothing new, nothing stellar. Classic stuff. Pokemon Red and Blue and classic Mario Brothers.
I'm gonna.
And I've done it for like 3 years now too, so that's why it had to come in here.
I'm gonna Daniel Bryant this shit.
Oh god.
You gonna break your neck?
Cross-buy is finally announced, but unfortunately, it's a ways off. They're not ready, and the equipment's not ready. But finally, when you buy an iteration of Mario, you will own it. It will not be tied to the console anymore. Yes, yes, yes.
That's what the
Yes.
Daniel Bryan is?
Yeah.
And it's not this, it's you get a
I don't
point
know.
up.
Yes,
Yeah. Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes. What happened?
I had to pay bribes.
You have to pay bribes?
Crazy time. Cray.
Now, in hindsight, this is not as crazy as I thought it was going to be.
Oh.
Well, these got to be pretty nuts, dude.
You
That's
haven't
all right. Whatever you
haven't
have is-
seen anything
I'll put
yet.
some additional details to it. All right. Nintendo announces a Nintendo 2DS Classic Shell 2DS. Like
So a clamshell.
A clamshell. Without the 3D. Releasing in fall of 2014 for $149.99.
So it's going even more.
Yes.
I can see the craziness in that prediction
That's
because
that's
the
very
cost
interesting.
cutting is not only by reducing the 3D technology into it, but it's the fact that it's a single screen too.
What if
It'll be like the DS Lite. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's-
I originally wrote 2DS Lite.
They just re-released the old shit.
2DS Lite with the slightly bigger screens.
just the
Clamshell.
DS Lite?
It's just
It's
bring it
just the
back.
DS Lite.
Like we're sorry,
Plays 3DS games in 2D.
but they're not called 3DS games
On a smaller
anymore.
screen.
They just call them 2DS games.
I love it.
I guess it's wild.
I'm about to bring the crazy.
Oh god.
Oh, mine's pretty nuts, sir.
Okay. I thought mine was very tepid.
Nintendo announces that they've been acquired by Apple.
Did you do this last year?
A new IDS is announced. And it comes with a pair of Beats headphones.
Wait, does Apple even own Beats?
They just bought them.
Those are good headphones, by the way.
Oh, shit.
So it's not a DSi, it's an IDS. It comes with Beats headphones.
Oh, that's good stuff. All
An
white.
IDS.
All white. IDS. Coming next year. Watch. Are you crying?
The
Bring it home,
newly rumored Fusion that gets announced at E3. It is a 2015 fall release schedule, which gives them enough time to get their Wii U Zelda title out prior to that. And then Zelda will be the launch title, but they will Twilight Princess that shit. So it might have been out already on the Wii U, but the new one will come out in 15. They're going to start fresh, and this is going to be the combo of the handheld and the thing, and they're going to start building hype
Owned by
now.
Nintendo. Or owned by Apple.
And they're going to start building the hype now. No? He's like, no. It's
They've
crazy.
announced
It's crazy.
they are not doing hardware.
Yeah,
That's why they're gonna do
Microsoft
it.
a month ago said they weren't going to take the Kinect out of the
Yeah,
package.
they're not doing a press conference, and the reason why, because we're not revealing hardware.
That's a good idea. I think it's going to come true.
Okay. This will be in the Nintendo Direct, probably at the 15-minute mark.
Yeah, yeah. They'll just, one more thing real quick before we leave. They'll put it in the scroll at the bottom. They won't even say, like, we didn't even have time for this.
And you know, just like all they did was show us the tablet. They didn't show us what the Wii U looked like. They just show you a button this time.
Start. Power. Power with a blinking light. That's all that. No, I don't want to include that shit in there. That's too crazy. That is too crazy.
Oh.
My goodness. All right. Final thoughts, and let's wrap it up, gentlemen.
These predictions, like, I think are. I had a lot more timid predictions, I think, because I don't think.
Let's hear. I mean, off the record, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I think their launch lineup for 2014, not launch lineup, but their lineup for 2014 is gonna, for the Wii U, is gonna consist of Smash Brothers. It's gonna consist of Bayonetta 2. It's gonna consist of the sequel to Xenoblade, which is X. And that's it. Maybe a Yarn Yoshi might come out. Basically, what I'm saying is virtually nothing is going to come out on the Wii U in 2014 that hasn't been announced. That's a big title. On the 3DS, they will have one big game. I don't know what it is. I think it might be Zelda from Majora's Mask. And I guess, I don't know, I guess they're leading with Alpha Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, or whatever.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, is that?
Ruby and, yeah,
Ruby and Sapphire.
Emerald. Ruby and
We're just
Emerald.
going to call them that.
Yeah,
Here's going to be the best part, right?
maybe another 3DS game, but
All his predictions that he just said are going to be everything that happens and nothing on his actual list.
yeah. Well, I did have some more one-off, like,
Yeah.
but I think for Nintendo, 2014 is not going to be a strong year on the Wii U or the 3DS because it's like I think they think this is Smash Brothers year, therefore we don't have to do anything else.
All right, I got a new addition to the weekly or the yearly E3 things that we can kind of close up on too. That you just made me think of off the top of my head.
Uh-oh. That can be.
If we were to just take the three console manufacturers, usually somebody wins E3 every year.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Nintendo's place? Is it first, second, or third? This year.
Third. I'll go as far as saying that this is, I guess, jumping ahead, but there is. I was thinking about this earlier when I was preparing. I cannot think of a single thing that Microsoft can do to win E3 this year. I really can't, and I think Nintendo's in the same boat. Sony just has so much momentum, and even if these other like they blow you up like with games, like the systems are like. The PS4 is just the hot commodity, and it's like I think Nintendo is going to take it's going to take until next generation to get back on their feet in terms of competing. Microsoft, they're I think where Sony was in like 07 or 08, where it's going to take them
a year or two to build that momentum back up.
If they blow it out of the water now, it's continuing to turn the tide, so that they're now facing the right direction a little bit. But it's going to be an upward climb for the next 6, 10 months, 12 months.
What do you think? Keep in mind,
Nintendo
I let him keep going because it was all valid points. We're just talking Nintendo. Because when we do Sony show, we'll place them, and when we do Microsoft show, we'll place them.
At that point, this is only go for like 2 weeks before we can figure out what we're going to do.
Fucking slap you. This guy with
let me ask,
his logic.
Is Activision and EA doing presents this year? Okay, so then Nintendo's 5th.
But Nintendo's not doing a present.
That's why they're 5th.
Ubisoft has one, too.
Well, it's 6th.
Wait, Activision and who?
And EA.
Oh, no, Activision doesn't have one, I don't think.
They don't.
They're not going to do
EA
one for this year.
Ubisoft
So Call of Duty.
They never do. Call of Duty's on the Microsoft show.
Okay, that's right.
5th out of 5.
5th out of 3. Is the Shield going to be there again? Or they?
That's 6th.
You know?
7th. No.
I agree wholeheartedly with what Moss said.
I don't think Ubisoft has anything surprising.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about Nintendo. I think they've shown their hand. It's Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
and it's going to come back to bite them on the butt next year.
I actually agree with them that 3rd out of 3 for console, the console manufacturers. I think not that it's a bad hand, but I don't think Nintendo has much to show. I'm giving them a little more credit than Moss. I think they'll get 2 or 3 more big 3DS games. I'm not saying big like Pokemon big, but
they already have
some. I'm using it comparatively. Not a huge mega Pokemon. Like another Yoshi's Island or another. Okay. I think they got 2 or 3 of those still coming.
This year, or
to announce. Okay. To announce. And the same thing on the Wii U. I'm assuming there's at least a couple titles in the pipeline. I wouldn't be surprised if another Mario's coming out. I don't know if it's on the Wii U or the 3DS, but something's coming. They're making another Mario. I don't know if it's going to be 2DS or 3DS or 2D or 3D.
Yeah. It'll be a launch with the 2DS clamshell.
Yeah.
Launch
on a pack-in. Exclusive. You have to buy the clamshell to get it. But I think they both got a few more games in them. I think they're kind of quietly putting the Wii U on the back burner as well. I don't think they're going to drop support. But I think the next thing is, my crazy one was obviously bullshit. But, I think it's coming sooner rather than later. We've talked about this at great lengths. We don't think they're on a 6 or 7 year cycle with the Wii U.
No.
It's closer to its way out the door than it is to its launch. This will be one of those 4 or 5 year gens probably, and it's already 2.5 in, right?
No, 1.5 in. You're not good with arithmetic.
No, math.
We started the show talking about math.
No.
It's like science or something.
Yeah, it's crazy talk.
Aliens.
Anybody else got anything to chime in? Nintendo.
We'll leave it on poor arithmetic.
Yeah, poor bad math. Math no bueno. This has been episode 119, part 2. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch us next week, same time, same place.